Yeesh. Hit start streaming and then realize I don't have my water. That's no good. Be there in just a second. I don't need it. And wow, we are back. So yeah, my plan is to kind of clean all of this up. There's definitely some stuff in here that I'm probably not going to revisit. It's going to get shelved, what have you. There's some like some of the software development stuff should probably just get moved over to get to you anyway. And probably some of it should be shelved, but yeah. And really is just kind of hang out, do some clean up, and maybe talk to a couple people. Maybe do a little development. I've been working on my own bot for quite a while, kind of in the background, but it's been entertaining, to say the least. And let's go. We want this guy. Yeah. All right. Should get that up and running though. Hoping I haven't broken anything between now and then. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, it is the most basic of basic, but it is what it is at the moment. Actually interesting. I'm wondering if I have a reward. Apple TV Plus for subscribers. Well, let's try that again. Oh yeah, it's not going to post. Let's do that. I broke the chat again. Oh well. Well, not oh well, but unfortunate. Yeah, maybe we do that right now. So let's go PAL. Let's go to projects. No, not really project. This is just an issue. Let's make a new issue. Oh, you know what? This could also be because the bot wasn't running when I started OBS. Let's refresh and there we go. Now it's showing up and it should fade away. There we go. Okay, yeah. Not an issue then. Cool. Although it is probably something I should track down. Anyway, back at the ranch. So like the configuration management, there's some things in there that make sense to be in there. I don't have any of the documents, and the wiki is nothing. But if I go here to Ansible, I mean, I have one issue, and it was closed. But I definitely have more stuff than that, and it's probably better to tie those together because, I mean, if I'm doing anything in there, it's going to be here, right? So let's transition some of this. Oh yeah, it still doesn't do that. So let's copy you over. And I think, actually, do another project. So we're gonna do not just enable, manage UFW status. Add rules based on roles. Well, we don't want to put everything out there. Give the ability of the Ansible scripts to manage UFW. Create the project, add an issue. UFW commands don't validate UFW installed first. Real edge case there, huh? It's going to be feature firewall that I think I've been keeping going, and project is going to be there. Create issue. Now, I may have already fixed this, as silly as that sounds, and just not updated it here because something that I did, and I unfortunately did it under the wrong branch. So let's go to that branch. Under roles and common, in tasks and main, verifying the baseline apps was lower on the list. So let's do a quick test. Where'd the other one go? That one, yeah, pile. Quick test to see if that's accurate. So what we're going to want to do is, I'm going to plug in my test machine. Funny that I have a test machine inside my lab, right? Oh, I'm also missing 1 second. Oh, yeah. I forgot to press a button. I took a bunch of my stuff in my workstation apart and moved some things around, and that made things interesting. All right, we're back. So now this runs, and we've got this guy. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to power it off of a regular USB hub. What do you think? Think it's gonna work? It is basically just an Arduino at the end of the day. Survey says it's kind of faint, but it seems to be running. Let's see. .1.24. I think it was 9. Maybe not. We'll see what we got. Go away. We need to be on channel. Wired. Let's do that. Using again. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Dot. Oh no, it is .9. I had it right. It just wasn't up and running yet. There we go. No end user support. All right, so let's do nope, uninstall. I've been playing around in Windows too much. And yes. All right, let's go over to Visual Studio. Let's do PAL. All right, one thing I'm gonna have to do is I mean, I guess I just comment out everything else, right? Just run it that way. Yeah. And dash I will say production. And I don't think I'm going to put anything, I don't need to worry about any tags, because it should just do it. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. think one of the things I can do is kind of work around using the inventory file and just put the IP in. Yeah, while that's running, let's take a look. Because it isn't going to be very fast. It is a very small device. So that node's checked into a central location. That at some point is what I really want. I make a change, it checks to see if there's a change, and does it. Not there yet. To manage nodes to target using a pattern. So that's saying web servers. Oh yeah, that's what I could have done. Just added a test chunk to it. Let's see what's going on. Oh. Verified baseline. Good. Disabled the firewall. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we fixed it just by moving it. So let's hop back over. Go to our issues. We can say moved app check where to for UFW import. Done and done. Comment and close. And I should probably consolidate everything down to main, because I think that's where it's at the moment. So next on the list, eh? Now, what's going to be interesting, feature firewall, I've kept alive. Well, let's do a pull request. We're going to put it into main from SCA. Yeah, the only thing that's realistically changed was security, but that main is the one change that I made before changing which branch I was on, but that's okay. So we'll pull it in just to make it so it's standard. Let's see how this is going. It's a cleanup, that's good. Actually, I wonder if it's going to do the Waza task. It actually, with this one, yeah, it fails here. Reboot command failed. Failed to set wall message. I think this is a problem with become, maybe? Well, let's look. So on there, if I just say I mean, that seems like it did fine to me. All right. Let's see what's happening there. I bet it probably just doesn't have become attached to it, but we'll see. This one would actually be in main. I would call it a bug in main, so it's not really a project. We'll just do issue, new issue. You know what? Before I do that, let's let this merge happen. Pull request, yeah. This branch is out of days with, yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. So let's update. I may have already fixed that too. Human. And this is why it's important to actually keep up with your projects. Click checking. All right. Create the commit, and we'll delete the branch for now. Do I delete the branch? I don't remember if I got them all in. I won't delete the branch. But we will do SCA remediations just to make sure that we have it. Then if I have any issues there, at least I have someplace to put them. Why are you still open? I thought I had create merge. Create. Man, I am thirsty today, huh? All right, so let's go back to code. Actually, let's go back here and let's go. Oh, I need to put it back. All right, now let's do the same thing again, but in this case, we're just gonna go test. It's gonna be you. Why am I testing in prod? I mean, at some point, this right now is on its way to being my new VPN server, but it's not quite there. It also may never be there because I may just put OpenVPN on the cluster like I originally planned. We shall see. Oops. All right. Let's put you instead in lab, where we have a stack of stuff. And what we need is test. Oops. Make sure the bear is there. 10.1.24.9. All right, so now inventory file is lab, but we only want test. Playbook test could not be found. Am I doing this wrong? Probably doing this wrong. Pattern, module, and options. Okay, but what's the pattern with playbook? Check mode. I do want this first, right? Where's try run? It's not check mode, right? Without applying. I guess it is check. So if my inventory is lab, how do I define that all I want is test? Tags, I don't want tags. Setting a number. Is it that? Yeah, I probably should have gone that route. Let's pull playbook, remote user connection, timeout, connection password, become tags, inventory. I just need to make an inventory. So host server roles common. Now I guess I could just do host test roles common. I should put that in there too. Let's add it. Why not? I'm curious. Because at some point servers are going to get that agent too, so why not run some tests against it right now? Oh, but... Okay, servers and Bootstrap. Alright, that should be fine. I don't know why that just popped in my head like, oh yeah, limit. I need to limit it to test. One of these days. All right, and what were we checking? We were checking to see if it's going to reboot. Because it should. That's a problem. My captions don't say sing-songy. That always makes me laugh when I see that. What am I looking for here? Actually, let me see. Let me go back here. Curious. Yeah, it really doesn't talk about that. There we go. Ooh, what have we here? Did we just break it again? Tasks. Common main. Okay, so it made that change. What's this though? Allow DNS and SSH. Go to DNS. I could not find profile matching DNS. What? Do I need a file for what? That doesn't make sense. Why would DNS not be... Oh, let's do that. Oops. Okay, so it does not have DNS. How could it not have DNS? That doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. I thought that was a default rule. Why wouldn't it have the default rules? Maybe that got separated out into another apt package? Let's see. Hasn't been changed in a while. I think that one is based off of Noble. Well, let's do this. I don't want that. That's just strange. Never in a million years. Like, I mean, if I go over here on my machine, almost definitely didn't make. Well, but if I do, no, UFW allow DNS. Oh, interesting. So somehow my other devices have it. Let's go check it out. Actually, no, not that one. UFW. Yeah, see, these have, those are the automatically generated ones. Is there a UFW command to generate those? Application profiles. They're really interesting. All right, so let's do this. Oops. But that's allowing DNS out. Let's take a look here real quick. In firewall, that's the files. So firewall here. Set to defaults, bing, allow DNS and SSH. So under files, I don't have DNS or SSH here either. But it recognizes OpenSSH, which is, or actually does it? Or does it fail before it gets there? So I guess I'll just need to have a file there. Set UFW, okay. Disable firewall, check the path. Validate path. So common is to copy those over. And they're being copied over here. Default denies, deny. I should probably have this farther up. So let's do that. Oops. So we have reset to defaults. I wonder if the reset to... No, that shouldn't do it either. All right, and then I guess we just... Because these are just those folders, so let's just new file, DNS, get back here, and put all this in there, bada bing, bada boom. Go back over to firewall. DNS. That's so weird. I mean, does that mean no? Because the OpenSSH is already there. All right, let's see what happens this time, huh? And let's go back here. We're going to do a new issue. Say UFW fails at oops, that's not useful. Added file to files for firewall.yaml. Let's see how we're looking. Nope. You have to be blah, blah, blah. UFW dry run allow from any app DNS. Item DNS could not find profile, except we definitely copied it over now. I was able to do SSH. Item DNS. All right, let's go look. Where are you then? UFW applications. It says it copied all of these files there, but they're not there. Curiouser and curiouser. Where are you copying them to then? Because they definitely aren't there. done with a become, so that's not a problem. I'm hoping this isn't just some weird edge case of this device that I'm chasing down, because that would be annoying. And I really didn't want this to just be, hey, let's do Ansible today. Copy app to there. It's saying that this is happening in common. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So why you know? Item DNS. Yeah, none of these are actually getting copied there. You know what? Let me do this. I'm going to try running it. See if anything changes. Oh, I should probably do more than every 2 seconds, but let's watch it, see if it actually copies it over. And then deletes it for some reason? That doesn't seem right. Cleaning up. 6. That doesn't show up very well, huh? And I think it takes too long to go away. And it doesn't have badges. I've got to add the badges. Yeah, that never changed. Why are you not copying the files over? Why is it saying that it copied the files over, but it didn't? You know, it's funny, I hadn't even thought about it, but I hadn't even thought about looking at what it's got for IP addresses. What is all of this? Oh, that's the access server. I did already install the OpenVPN access server on it. That's crazy. Anyway. All right. Let's see if there's something in the authorization. Session closed, session closed. I mean, I don't see anything. Become a success. So it's connecting and then just suddenly it says it didn't. go poke around in the home directory and see what we got, huh? Oops. Oh, my Z show. I love it. I actually need to decide what I'm going to do for the Z shell on this one. Did I ever do anything in temp? Let's see what we got in there. Oh yeah, well, let me tab complete it. Yep, of course. Okay, so it's each instruction is creating one. Using last defined value. Oh, okay. Firewall line 77. Actually, let me grab that. Ah! Not all of it, just this. Alright, we still got the same issues happening. Shocker, I haven't changed anything. But let's look at line 77. Allow inbound. While constructing a mapping, found a duplicate key name using last defined value only. Right. So NTP, allow NTP inbound traffic. Is there, maybe I do that somewhere else? No. Oh, it has name item. But that's how you do a loop, isn't it? Let's see, get local working changes. Oh, okay, that's just where I changed it. No big deal. But let's I mean, that one's not really an issue. That's a stupid fix, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's not even really an issue. But let's see if it went away. This one's one I have to revisit as well, actually. Actually, do I even need loop name there? Direction allowed in. Bending the line. Okay, so that just completely broke it. What am I doing wrong with a loop here? Oh. That'll do it. I guess I can close that out as an issue, right? We're getting paid by the issue here, boys. Maybe I should just be doing tags firewall just so I don't keep going over all this same crap. It is interesting that that keeps changing. Hey, this is going slower now. Isn't it? I mean, it didn't actually do anything, but where'd that one go? Did we even get there? No, we don't even get to that one. It was still giving me an error though, which is, well, not an error so much as it's already there. So why is it saying that it copied the files, but it didn't copy the files? Let's do some quick checks. Oops. I don't even get an error. Yeah, it says it worked. Your output suggests that there will be no task with name copying file executed. Where each new item is started with a dash. Wait a minute. Is it because I don't have a tag on it? I'd be grumpy if that's what's going on here. No hosts matched. What? Did I call it UFW files or something stupid? Oh, yeah. Sounds like me. Once again, for the 100th time. Riveting, isn't it? Alright, once again, it claims it's copying. But it didn't. Okay, so it is hitting that task. That is a thing that's happening. And it is claiming that it changed, but it is not. Come, yes. I mean, is it not finding it? I would think if it was not finding it, it would have other issues. All right, for the sake of argument, let's just do this. So we're in tasks. It should be / files firewall DNS. And it's either going to fail on that one or it's not. Okay. It still didn't copy it though. Let's screw it up on purpose. It should tell me that that's not found. Okay. We have an actual failure. Good. So it will fail if it can't find the file. This has worked on every other machine. Why is this not working? Oh, you know what I need to do? Let's make it chatty. I always forget that little step. All right, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Copy files. All right. So we establish the connection. We have the identity. All of this stuff happens. Cool. Makes the directory. Great. Is that the problem? Okay, reconnects. For the sake of argument. Okay, nope, that's there. That's not the problem. Next. Okay, but where does it actually copy it? Changed is false. Exists is false. Get mine true. Okay. Why does it say changed false? Am I reading that wrong? I mean, it's definitely trying to put it in the right place. And then it just closes the connection. Is that what it does down here too? Do I need to put exists true? Now I'm suddenly curious. Let me... Because it copied these files over. But did it copy it when I had a different... Sure, okay, I'm on main. Let's look at Ansible built-in.copy. Destination directory mode. Following links, nope. I mean, I could set false. Well, it says false, or it says true is the default, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'm not setting the mode. Validation to command to run before copying the updated file. Does not scale to hundreds of files. Okay. Let's jump out of the loop for the heck of it. Let's try and just copy a file. We're just going to copy DNS. Let's do it this way. Is it gonna work? Oops. Rolling a lot of sixes. Wow. Okay, now it can't find it. That's good. Oh, I need to put the base name stuff in there, but I need to go / files. Oh, well, yeah, that's going to be a problem as well. Just go like that, because there is no item, because we're not looping. Which means I didn't need to do this. Reread, comprehend, right? So maybe low numbers are good. I roll a 3, right in the middle. And it's crazy to me that it goes slow like it's copying this. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll do it that way. So right there it claims it's copying, but it's not doing anything. And that says it copied a file, but it still did not copy a file. This is not making a whole lot of sense to me. That it's claiming it succeeded, but it didn't. Why? Yeah, it still did not. The source of the destination. I mean, do I need to validate? Doesn't really make sense. Common return values are documented here. The following are fields unique to this module. State of the target after execution. Silently fails. Copy, remote, source, okay. Well, but no, that's a failure. That doesn't help me. Source, yes. What is that? Oops. This module is part of Ansible Port. Okay, in most cases, you can use short name copy. Remote absolute path where it should be copied to. If source is a directory, this must be a directory too. I hadn't thought of that. Instead of looping, what if I do that? Like that. So dest force is default true. In this case, if it ends with slash, only inside, otherwise. All right, let's see what that does. I mean, it's not what I would want as a fix, but if it fixes it, then what do I care? That just bothers me. It says that it's copying it. That's interesting. Still didn't copy it. All right, let's, you know what, let's be sticklers here. Copy. Pasta. This has got to be something stupid that I'm just completely missing. Like it's trying to copy to a different directory or a different machine altogether for some reason. Let's try it. Let's try adding a let's see which. And I'm curious if it'll still show that, in fact, nothing is there. Oh, what do we have here? Copy a file. Conflicting action statements. Validate is conflicting. Oh, is it because of that? That's my guess. What? No. Alright, try that again. Actors files. Synchronize. Wait, so it just doesn't like validate? Alright, we can leave validate out then, I guess. Everything is indicating that these files are being copied, but they aren't. Alright, let's see. Host has copying file copy. Do I need to break it down like that? That doesn't seem right. This is... yeah, this is a bit old. Maybe I need to put a mode on them? Doesn't make sense. I mean, they never actually go there, so it shouldn't matter. It's 4 years. Copy module with source trailing slash does not, I don't care about the modes. Recursive copy. Copy source destination. Why do I keep seeing remote source? Oh, because it's, I think that means at the other end. If false, yeah. If true, it'll search for source there. All right, so that's not it. Maybe if I do force false. Running out of ideas here. Let's see. Oops. What do we get? A 1. A 1 is a good thing, right? Nope. I mean, is it copying? Let's see if it's just putting it somewhere random, right? Because it's saying changed false, so it thinks it's there. All right, so that didn't do anything. Ansible playbook not copying files. Hey, here we go. I already clicked on that. Maybe that? If the mode isn't specified, the default mask on the system will be used. Okay. To copy a directory from a control machine to a remote host. Let's just make sure that didn't do it. It did not. One more time. And if that was it, and someone's lurking in chat and knew that, ooh. But I don't know how. I don't know how it worked before. No, it's still, oh, that's different. Nope. Okay, so yeah, that didn't find it, which that's what I figured was going to happen. My ends are getting wetted. To 1,000. Yeah. Why would this be happening? No, that was me. I was like, wait, what? Okay. Let's see. Save a copy of the configuration. Okay. I need to figure out under what circumstances would it say that it succeeded and fail. Go away. I mean, it can't be any more simple than this, right? Is that possible? What's this flat? Yes. That's from remote to local. Doesn't matter. Yeah. There's no reason for this to be happening at all. Other than I'm just losing my mind, actually. I don't know why it took me so long to try this. Okay. Okay. Where's that hanging? For safety will not load, blah, blah, blah. All right. Okay, so it has access. That's not the problem. I mean, I would have assumed that an error message would have shown up in the auth log if it didn't have access, but all right, one more try. Maybe somehow that error message was causing a problem. And I can't imagine why it would, but maybe? I'm gonna have to go back to super verbose world. Probably make a new like that. That should only do the one. All right, so is the copy above or below? Copy, okay. And then it gets rid of the temp directory. Why is both changed false and exists false? But if it's yellow, I thought that means changed yes. Oh, wait a minute. Is this before I did? Oh, I forgot to do that. So that's not helpful. Looking through the wrong log. Am I going to need another V on there? UFW status verbose. Okay. Wait, where'd my copy file go though? UFW files 2. Oh, I think I don't have in main, I just have UFW files. Try that again. I don't think I can add too many V's. Come on, get to the file copy part. Is that the file copy part? Change true diff invocation destination. So could that be failing because I left that in? I thought when it wasn't there, it actually errored, but let's do the full path. Is there / roles common files. Let's see what this says. Nothing changed. Okay. changed false, stat exist false, change true. Let's do, say, 100. Looks like this is all just reboot stuff. Invoked with package channel H tops for okay, state present, cool. I'm really running out of options where to look, and we've spent, what? How long would this been going? Oh, there it is. A little over an hour and a half trying to figure out why it's not copying. Didn't copy files. This is 9 years ago, okay? Host dudes. So this is all using action. The files that didn't copy, it'll copy. Okay, that's definitely unrelated. It's not useful. The world just doesn't make sense today. Nope, it's not giving me an error. Did I leave? Have I been? Please tell me. But I'm not doing, I've been doing this to myself. I knew it was going to be something stupid. I told you it was going to be something stupid. There was something major I was missing. I was right. Here they come. Oh, shoot me now. Let's get rid of this. and never speak of this again. We don't want any tags. We're just going to do all of the things. I suppose this is something to be said for just typing out your commands every time. Lesai. Forgetting that I had put check in there. Burning an hour of my time. And doing it live. On the plus side, at least, that's going to be something I'm going to go, oh yeah, and I do that again. Yeah, right. I think I need to grab some more water, though. So, burb, while we let this run. Doom. 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 And we're back. And it's still running. Actually at the update stage, which is kind of funny. I guess it is different when it's actually running as opposed to just doing a check. I guess we can go over here. We can close the majority of this. Nope, 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 nope. Let's go to here. Never forget. see. Oh, no, the reboot's still failing. Reboot command error was interactive authentication required. I think that's just going to be a matter of allowing the reboot command, which is probably something that's going to need to be included anyway. But it's not under there. Where is the stupid reboot file? Actually, I can probably go into main. Oh no, it's going to be in here at the bottom. Reboot required file. The file's not there. Check if reboot's required, and then reboot if required. This file is absolutely not there. You know what? I kind of don't want it to reboot automatically, so maybe I just take that out anyway. Of course, now we gotta run that whole thing again, but I think I need to revisit this. Because that should just be checking to see if this file's there. And if I say, oh, I looked on the wrong machine. Okay, so it is there. There it is. Oh, image update even. Wow. So let's see. Dash U conops. I probably don't want to do it while it's running this. It's going to take a little while because it's got to do all of the things. And I think I have a ways to install on there too. Wait. Today, not my day. Oh. Conditional check not IP static failed. IP static is undefined. Interesting. Okay. That shouldn't be true. That's a new bug. And I think that's because it's up here in host vars. Or group vars? It's in there somewhere, I'm sure of it. Alright. New issue. Fail. Conditional check. IP static failed. This is what happens when you are your own QA. Well, this is what I'd want a build server for, to run tests against this and say, hey, this is already screwed up. But anyway. What was I working on right before this, though? Oh, right, the update, or the reboot. That's what I want to do. So this is already created. We need, actually, let's go to issues. FW fails because, okay, that's handled. That's handled. That's handled. All right, so this, though, I don't think that's in the, that was in the firewall. Oh, well. That's in common. But it is a firewall issue. Which is being called under common, which is okay. So it's attached to that. All right, new issue though is this guy. Wait. No, that's not the issue I'm talking about. Let's see. Disable. I think that's just going to be a setting for the user's sudo permissions, which means that's got to get rolled into the bootstrapping. That's not what it was. All right, so we were here. Alternatively, ignore. So if I go back to updates, if it just says reboot, then that is Ansible built-in reboot. Ansible built-in reboot. Let's actually fill that out. All right, parameters. Attempting to validate that it's okay. Default 0. That reboots the system, including any parameters, can be an absolute path. Okay, so the reboot command is probably what I want. That's where I do the system control instead, right? Command to run when rebooting. Reboot a machine with a shutdown command in an unusual place. Maybe I add the message and the reboot command. Let's try it. All right, put you back, you back, you back, you back, you back, you back. So we got reboot command. In this case, we want to look at the error that we get here. It's going to be that. We want a message. Well, I don't really care about a message, but I guess I could do it. Why not? I guess I should probably, if I say I'm going to wait 5 seconds, I should maybe wait 5 seconds. Pre-boot delay. 5. All right, let's grab all of this. We're going to copy it and throw you into here. And let's take a, well, let's, because we resolved our stupid copy issue. Can do that. I just want to make sure we have a path of what we've fixed at this point. And I shouldn't be running off of main. I should be running off of a bug fix side project, but I'm not. Let's test this, and then I'm going to switch over to a proper project because I don't want to screw up main. I want to always know that main is working, right? That's how we have it with the bot that I'm working on. That's how we have it. That's how we should have it with everything. I should have main protected for this very reason, because I'll just forget. Ah, here we go. Couldn't resolve Ansible built-in. One of you guys had to have seen that. Come on now. And that is a, a breaking bug, which is hilarious. I still disappear when drinking water. That makes me laugh. And let's roll the... No. No. We'll do it here then. Roll the 1 again. Actually, what are the numbers that I have? I don't even remember which numbers I have in there. Man. Dum, 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 dum. I just have 6 numbers. I should be using a 20 side in there. What am I thinking? So yeah, I really did not expect this to be the Ansible stream yet again. Actually, while this is running in the background, let's go back to this stuff. Change, failed to find executable. Okay, yeah, we took care of that. But this is kind of a temporary thing anyway, because this is going to come out. The manifest, no, the manifests have their own area, so I don't need to worry about them. Is there... Create locator defined software evaluation. This should already be well under. Oh, that's a specific evaluation checklist. Which, actually, that makes me wonder if I hop back over here. So here's all of my Kubernetes stuff, and I've definitely got to clean that out. I should probably just have a project for each software evaluation. I mean, the one problem is, like, if I do a project for every software eval, I'm then going to have to basically create an issue. Is there something I can do with that? Has the built-in wiki, external, enable issue tracker. That should be true. Project modes. It's not very, that's the one thing I'm really concerned about. It's not a very great project management server. It is a project management server, but and I do have it, so in theory, let's see, external tracker, user, repo, issues, and index. I guess I could do that mapping. I'm not super sold on Redmine anymore either, though. Alright, well. Let's go back to Homelab. Actually, that's not even going to work. That's part of the reason, like, it's nice and nested here. It says that, you know, that is a sub-project of Homelab, but if I go to Homelab, I guess I could modify this over. So if I went to configuration management, like there should be I can close it. We're just going to do that for now. Is it still there? No, it went away. Okay. Well, there's that. I have a bookmark that takes me. Boy. Oh, let's take a look, see what happened here. Oh, we still have a problem with the reboot. Login, reboot, multiple session, blah, blah, blah. Authentication is required. Oh, well, yeah. Details. I should have seen that coming. Let's make sure and commit this real quick. Try it again. And back over here where I'm cleaning up. I need to find the magic project management server. I mean, I hate Atlassian worked great, but then they switched to cloud only, and it's like, yeah, I could do that, but I don't really want to. And ramp up on together with a live? No. Like, this is what I wanted, or this is what I actually had, but I don't want a cloud instance. Like, more than half of the purpose here is that I want to run things locally, right? Let's see. I don't care about free. I would pay for it again. Yeah, now they have cloud and data center. But I don't think they sell small. Small licenses anymore. Yeah, that's it. And that's per year. It used to be a buy once, cry once thing of like, I think $50 for 5 licenses. I can understand why that wouldn't last for very long, but is it they are creative software engineer? Yep. I do want to try Open Project. And more restrictions than Kanban. I'm not going to be doing this again. I promise. We're not going to be doing a software evaluation again. Introduction sign in invite blah 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 blah. Because I've already gone through the process of starting to make a manifest for this. Let's see. I bet there's already a Helm chart. Docker container, yep, and open project deploy. Wait, what? Yeah, then it switches over to the Helm chart. And I'd kind of rather not use a Helm chart. Although, sometimes done. Well, what is it? Perfection is the enemy of done. Do I want to add it to the list of things that I still need to do? All right, so we got past the reboot, it looks like. Cool. Now it's this allow DHCP. Where is that one? I think that's in here. Yeah, here we go. When not. So the thing is, if it can't do that, then if it's undefined, shouldn't that be it's not? All right, where is it getting IP static? I forget. Is that in servers? Oh, you know what? I think it is. It's in all right, so I created test there. Nope. Range. Yeah, there we go. So I have it in the lab space. I don't have it on any of the production devices, but they are IP static. Okay. Let's go back to Bing. Let's go back to our issues here. This one is fixed. no project. Comment and close. We do want to go over and now we want to make a branch. So this is a bug. IP static, not always set. All right. So if we go back over to firewall here. So we've got to check if IP static all right, let's look at oh wait, no. Ansible apply rule if variable not set. To check if an object does not exist. Well, that's what I have though. Oh well. So if I do is not, so there are some issues here in that I'm not setting IP static via the script, or I'm not using that to set the network settings. So that what that becomes is projects, new project. Currently static is defined but not used. Outside of firewall. Should also set network settings. That's going to be fun depending on the OS, right? So we'll just go with that. Let's see how this goes. Because that's going to be a gotcha on pretty much everything. There's also the question of, do I have a DHCP file? Yes, I do. Good for me. Really skip all of the update operations. Slowing down my testing. It was kind of nice though, this little, it was a firewall of blue, but that fell out of support, so it is not anymore. I mean, even if I just leave it as the only thing it does is test Ansible scripts, it's not a bad thing, right? I've also considered making it a jump box. Okay, nope. Let's see, so Ansible win or but using two variables is always true. Okay. So I can do Ansible to run a task when a variable is undefined. If a required variable has not been set, you can skip or fail using defined. Fail if alright, so this runs the command if foo is designed. Echo, I've got foo and I'm not afraid. When foo is defined. So I need when IP static is undefined. And now we get to wait for an hour while that gets back to it. I need definitely some more games to entertain myself on this bot. I mean, Dice is okay, but not super great. I probably should have it so the commands don't show up in text. Might be my best bet. Or dice. There's also dice has been used 10 times. I'm for the most part only keeping transactions for a single stream and then throwing them away. My goal at some point is to use them for sentiment analysis so that the bot can talk back on its own. We'll see. Not a whole lot of sentiment at the moment, right? And we're at the firewall. All right. Copy in our files. For reals this time. I wonder how, because I put in that system control reboot. I was just thinking about it. I wonder if that's going to be an issue. Oop, what do we got here? You need to be root to run this script. Did I really? I really did. I mean, right now, this is kind of okay because it doesn't check. Like, everything is Debian based for me. But that could become a problem in the future. It's not a problem that I'm willing to argue with right now, though. All right. No, I should have been running this while I was having that conversation with myself. But yeah, this is something I'm gonna have to revisit. Well, it's running apt anyway, right? Like, I can just have in main. I need to verify that it's Debian there. I need to verify whether it's Debian there. And then that kind of takes care of it, right? Well, I maybe need to do it here too because security for non-Debian is going to be, of course, slightly different. And if it's Windows, all bets are off. Although I doubt I'm going to be throwing together a Windows server again anytime soon. But doubt is not a guarantee. I still can't believe I wasted an hour and a half just fighting with a check. I mean, I can believe it. I can definitely believe it, but like these are the only things that definitely should be in Gatia. All right. DHCP, we're past it. Oh, what's this? All right, our outbound traffic task, but we fixed that, so bug resolved. What did we do? Do you remember what we did? Oh, yeah. Added, become, yes. And change, when IP static is undefined. Bug IP. And let's hop over here. Let's look at our issues. Project milestone branch in this case is this guy. And we're going to say resolved. Merging. We're going to do a new pull request to main from resolved. Such a good note. That's one of those things. Night shift will take care of it. And delete. And we can go to back over to main. Check out. Your branch is ahead of origin main by 1 commit. Uh-oh. Joy. Oh, good. Oh, that always scares me. Oops. Messing with the volume. All right. So what was our next issue? Our next issue was in allow outbound traffic. Bum, bum, bum. Let's copy this. We're going to make a new branch. It's going to be called bug. Allow outbound. Say new branch for bug. Push it up. Issues, new issue. We'll pasta all of this. See, Ansible's kind of nice in that it gives us like an actual idea. It gives us labels to work from. All right, so let's look at what happened here. Grep rules. Allow out any WW error. Could not find. That's just awesome. So yeah, I need to basically assume that none of this is there unless I specifically copy it. Let's see. Does that take care of it? Two port numbers. I don't know if that's going to work because I'll probably need like TCP UDP in there, which we'll just let's specify that this is a test. And give it a run. I should probably just have a second terminal open that I can do the other stuff with. Let's take a look real quick at this, because more than likely it's going to need, it'll probably be like a slash something or other. Oh, I probably, yeah, I have to do proto. Or I just make the files. Note that as you manage its own state, simply removing the rule can leave these ports exposed. Either use delete, true, or separate. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work. So let me look at this. I could have swore there was the option to have multiples, but we'll just say new file. www. Title. www. Description. $80. And then we'll do a new file. www. Secure. Copy. Pasta. Okay. Yeah, it still failed like I thought. Then I need to go back to the beginning of firewall. Go back to the files. I'm beginning to wonder if just copying the directory is not the right way to go. All right, and new terminal. Change ports back to services and created service files. Don't need and in there. Need to be less verbosity. All right, change ports back to services, created service files, added new files to file copy task. How we looking? Yep, still cleaning up. This workflow works a little bit better. I think. Every day we're copying. I really like this song. I think this is my favorite song out of this playlist of like 12 songs. It's real hype beast stuff. It seems like I should be. It should look like. This is what should be happening. Every single hacker movie in the world. Now what? Okay. Allow traffic to, because I don't have an NFS or CIFS. Well, on the plus side, I fixed the last task. But I think I just need to boom and just keep this task going, right? So it's going to be the same thing. Why are you a different type of file? No, it's all copy pasta. All right, I think this is going to be the situation where I create a new file. In this case, it's going to be NFS. It's going to be a new file, and it's going to be CIFS. Or I guess I should have just called that Samba. And let's hop over to something that does have that, which is this guy. What are you called here? Oh, interesting. Okay, so they can be stacked. Let's just stack them then. What am I doing here? There's a lot of these I could just stack. All right, so we're gonna make a new file called file servers. I'll just drop you in right there. Get rid of you. And get rid of you. I should just take you and put you here. TP out can both be put together if this is the case. I could have just network services. Well, I'm not going to mess with anything that's currently working. let's not go crazy here. All right, so I just need to copy all right, no changes. I've already screwed that up, so let's just UFW applications www star. All right. So that's taken care of. No problem. Hopefully that works. We're about to find out. But now I need to... All right, so we have firewall DNS, DHCP, NTP in and out, WASA. We can just change you to file servers. And give it a run. Go over here. Created. File servers file for firewall. Added to copy instruction. Condense www and www-secure to one file for reasons. Right, for reasons. Seems legit. See, that's one of the things I want the bot to do. I've got that stupid bar there that shows my follower goal. And I was watching Tom Millman today, and he's got it like right over his head, and it like blends in. That's what I want. Let's go, files. I mean, the funny thing is, I could just make this a single file, if that's the case, and I could just call it, you know, secure firewall file. And those are always going to show changed because I reset to defaults at the beginning. So that's outbound DNS, outbound NTP. Cool. Secure agents, awesome. File servers. Cooking with gas. And now we switched over to Audit D. Firewall is working. Awesome. So let's go back over here. This is allow outbound fails. This is going to be entertaining. All right. Man, it would be ridiculous if this just burns right through. Nope, there we go. Prompts. Oh, that's true. I don't have a prompt symbol for this one. I need to actually check to make sure that prompt symbol's not set, or if prompt, only mess with this if prompt symbol is set. But that's a new problem, and that's another day. Boom, boom, boom. This branch is. There we go. Merging fix. Comment and close. What? Fine. All right, and whoops. We want to go that pull request, not the other one. Pull request, new pull request into there. You are allow outbound, new pull. This honestly is a little bit more entertaining to me than just beating my head against it. And delete. And I do gotta say, when I'm sitting in just chatting, I should probably never do this again. I'm probably so far down that list that it's ridiculous. We'll see. I might be doing more of this tomorrow. I'm in more of a program and design mode lately than I am a kicking off servers and such mode. I don't know. Probably because I've been using my spare time to work on the bot. Request complete. Let's go back over here. And pull. Sweet. I'm going to throw together an issue for that guy real quick. Just so I have something to come back to. Prompt symbol is undefined failure. Oh. Boom, boom. We don't have a branch for it yet, so that's fine. And that's kind of it. I think that's going to be it for me today. It's been fun. Actually, kind of enjoyed once I got into a little bit of a rhythm of like, let's get this done. If you stopped in and jumped back out, thanks for doing so. Sorry about that first hour and a half. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm really sorry about that first hour and a half. You know, if this is the kind of thing you enjoy, feel free to subscribe, follow, like, whatever, you know, all of the things. On that note, have a good night.